the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Today is January 18, 2022. It is 2:07 a.m. 1,638 subscribers. Any new subscribers, welcome. But there is a lot to go over, and today I have, I'm sort of back to old schedule. By 8 o'clock, I have to give the computer up. Kids go back to school, everything. So a lot to do. So let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. So this one is V. I just responded to this just now before I started recording, right? 1 minute ago. So this is V. Has the royal family ever celebrate Martin Luther King Day before? The GIF fits properly with her question. All right, so there's me responding. Now that her beloved son is in hot water with a U.S. citizen and the firm is being seen for what it is, so yeah, the firm or the British royal family celebrates Martin Luther King Day. Like, duh. What better way to show your biracial daughter-in-law they give a F while they're mistreating Harry's family? Keep up, people. Keep up. That was the sarcasm. Pretty much, they don't. Okay? I saw a video where they were playing some sort of a music. I didn't even listen to it, but they showed that they were playing some sort of a thing to celebrate Martin Luther King Day in front of one of those palaces. Okay, then the Queen refused to meet with him. Okay, I saw something where Martin Luther King traveled to Europe several times. I don't know about if they never met. So this is something I have to look up. Or if she refused to meet with him. That's a different thing here. But Martin Luther King traveled to Europe several times. And when he went to receive his Obama received one. I can't think of it right now. All right, let's see here. That would be no. Nope, nope, don't think so. Hey, Brits, have they? Okay, no. To my knowledge, it's my understanding that the old bat refused to meet Martin Luther King in the 60s. Wow. Okay, nope. I don't know. I don't know if they refused or if it was ever set up or anything like that. So I don't know. Next tweet. So it must be true if other squads are saying it. All right, next tweet. Prince Harry and Meghan booked a pair of black-owned food truck for Martin Luther King Day volunteer event at the King Center. Okay, the Hill. I'll read this. Maybe when I read it, I'll put it on our PYTE Sussex. Okay, editorial note. After looking at the pastry menu, I'm now craving peach cobbler. Okay, thank you for the article, Prince Harry, Duchess Meghan. Okay, this is how you support black people and black businesses. You do and are not performative. You give opportunity, not gaslight. This is why I support Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Martin Luther King Day. Okay, this is really who they are. Service is universal, Harry and Meghan. First off, I love this. Thank you, Meghan and Harry. Second, now I miss Atlanta and need to go make a peach cobbler, LOL. Martin Luther King Day 2022. Be a hero for voting right. Community love, admire Bernie's steadfast support for voting right, and the unhoused shout out to Meghan and Harry's support of King Center and Black food business in Atlanta. Okay, they are on Instagram. Oh, okay, so there's that. I'll read it here. Okay, let's see here. And the other, there's Instagram. Let's see what they wrote here. Thank you, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, for providing local black-owned food trucks for the King Center's Day Community Service Project volunteers today. I'm so grateful for your graciousness and honoring my father. Martin Luther King Day, beloved community. Okay, let's see here. What did they? Okay, it's very small, and I just got up. When I got up, my eyes is all effed up. Okay. Parlayers, someone pinch us now, or better yet, join us in a praise dance. We had the distinct honor and privilege of service the volunteer and staff at the King Center. Today, on behalf of Prince Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, yes, folks, Harry and Meghan. Their motto is, quote, shared purpose, global action, leading the way with compassion, end quote. Today was just another example of their amazing work. When we accept this opportunity, we had no idea that we'll be working with them to service the community. When we tell you absolutely nothing is impossible with God, when we tell you that what is for you is for you, when we tell you that we have totally surrendered to His will and plan for our lives, when we tell you we believe wholeheartedly that we will be picking up everything he promised us in 2022. We meant every single word. As our pastor, Jamal H. Bryant, has proclaimed, this year is business as unusual. It's happening over here, Pastor. Every entrepreneur knows that oftentimes there are many more rough days than smooth, way more bills than checks, way more no's than yes, way more onlookers than supporters, and way more fear than faith. But God, we are living witnesses that if you just keep the faith and keep working hard and keep putting one foot in front of the other, okay, it will work out for your good. We love you from our hearts to your bellies. Okay. It was small. Oh shit, where did I put my glasses? Okay. Okay, that's how they roll. When they say service is universal, that's exactly what they mean. If there's a need, help. Okay, with 2 food trucks. There's the laugh. Okay, so what's wrong with that? 2 food trucks. Okay, we are supposed to thank those two have made the world a better place because they hired 2 black-owned food trucks for a single event. Oh, for what? What did the palace did? They were just playing music. How did the music help? My goodness, these people are really something. Okay, let me read the comment and then I'll black. Okay, another member of Coven of Karen. Thanks for identifying yourself. You can be blocked. Thank you. That's what I was waiting for. Let me black. Where is it? Okay, with 2 food trucks. Okay, making fun of it. Yeah. Black. You know what? I need to let me write it somewhere so I could warn the other squads. This one, black.
And this one, we are supposed to thank this one. Yeah, that's the one also.
No, there it is. Okay, I'm kind of slow this morning. I don't know why. After I finish edit, record, I'll warn the squad. Okay, first off, I love this. Thank you, Harry and Meghan. Second, now I miss Atlanta. I need to go back to pitch coverage. All right, let me click on the article so I could read later for Happy Team Sussex. Oh, all right, so let's go to the next tweet. There were a lot of tweets last night when I was in bed. I can't add anymore because I have yesterday's thing to finish edit. And I need to start edit this one as well. Okay, when the Home Office wanted to take away Andrew's security, the Queens immediately intervened to stop it. He didn't have to sue. She get involved when she wanted to do so, but she only wants to do so when it involves protecting Andrew. Okay, let's see here. Prince Andrew will keep his £300,000 a year taxpayers funded bodyguard after complaining to the Queen. The Duke of York, 60, was set to lose all. Maybe. I'm not making excuses for the Queen because if she really cared for Harry, she should have done something because they separate in houses and maybe that's Charles' problem. So the Queen left that for Charles and Charles don't even bother to do that, to talk to his mom. I don't know. Just an excuse I guess I'm making for her. Okay, Prince Harry crash course to racism is a PhD level, rocket scientist level. He then start at pre-K level, racism 101. When it comes to racism with the British royal family, there's no baby step, no time for that. Get in line or, this question mark, this time our praise is going to teach them a thing or two. Miracle. Harry isn't suing though. He merely requests a review, one that is apparently still not completed. Yeah, it took too long. It's not a sue. He just want to somewhat overwrite, okay? Overwrite his family by going to public officials, okay? Elected officials and say, look at this. I need that because my family refused that for me. Even though, okay, there have been people who have hired police. I'm probably gonna see some tweets where people saying, "Oh, the police is not for hire." It's wrong because on yesterday's video, I've seen people put screenshot and showed other example where the Met Police have been hired for event, one of the actresses' wedding, and so forth, so on. So it can be done. Okay, Harry isn't suing. Okay, I just read that. The point is the Queen could have put an end to this already. Okay, why is she choosing not to? Okay, well, reporter, have you achieved this article? I'm not giving that rag any clicks. Okay, who is that? Okay, the Sun. Oh, that's the Sun. Phew, that's why I'm not gonna read that. Okay, well, more potential headaches for Prince Andrew may be just around the corner. Let's see here. There's another tweet here. Convicted sex offender Ghislaine Maxwell will no longer fight to keep secret the list of names in a civil lawsuit. Huh, should these John Does be nervous? Interesting. I'll come back to this. Let me bookmark this. That will be for App Team Sussex. Okay, and did she or Andrew pay to keep B and Eugene PPO when Charles cut back on their security? I think this lies to Charles, because that's Charles' kids. Okay, Charles' household. So maybe Charles and William overwrite that. So, and the Queen, I don't know. The Queen is, Andrew is her son, so she does what she does for her son. But Charles and William, the two futures, are playing dumbasses, and then pretty much ruin their future position, make people hate them more. All right, let me read a few more and then move on. Oh, it's almost done. Okay, what else is she paying for? Harry is not suing. He's questioning the decision. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. At least she is behaving like a parent, unlike Charles. There it is. What a horrible father and grandfather. And this guy will be the next king. The joke's on you, Britain. That's why I think it falls. That security aspect, it falls into Charles' hand. Okay, because from what I've seen, based on things that I've read, many of you may not agree with me, even though I think the Queen, the Queen is the last word, can overwrite anything that the family says, including any politician or whatever, even though. But I think she's living, meaning the Queen, is living this mess to Charles' household, because Charles is Harry's father, and then you have the other future, the airhead, who doesn't know that he should try to please the people, including Harry, because the people love Harry, should have said, no, let's give Harry security. But instead, he's joining under evil kind of behavior. I think that's what happened. The Queen just leave it for the household of Charles. Okay, this is your problem, deal with it, this kind of thing. Next tweet. Because each of those households work individually. They don't work together as one firm. They work individually. So their pettiness is off the chart. They know how to be petty. So they're being petty as petty can be. All right, next tweet. Not another olive branch. Quote, Prince Charles has offered an olive branch to his son, Harry, by inviting his family to stay with him when they next visit the UK. Royal sources have revealed, end quote. Okay, that's an archive. Let's see here. What's another word for olive branch? Prince Charles offered major olive branch to Meghan and Harry with UK visit invitation. They just want, how do you call this? I think I've responded to this somewhere. They want distraction, and then as soon as they step in, tell the royal vats everything. I mean, no way. Harry can even have security. Well, how the hell will he do that? And then, when you're at somebody's house, you can tell the person what to do. Okay, you under their roof. Is whatever they say goes. So why will he go under that restriction? To be, Harry is a man now. Okay, he's a father and a husband. Do you think he wants to go to that kind of environment where his father is treating him like shit in front of Meghan? And Meghan doesn't hold back. Even to the letter you've seen where he's saying, where Meghan is saying to, okay, you fundamentally don't understand. And then to stop all those bad behavior that he was showing Harry, okay, he said, okay, I'll write the letter to my father. Okay, you fundamentally don't understand this kind of thing. Meghan doesn't play. She looked very innocent, but when she's upset, that's one person I don't want to be around. That goes for Harry too. When they are upset, it's their way. But I don't think they want to put themselves in that kind of position under Charles' roof. Hell no. And then take pictures. Who knows? It's like booby trap on that place. Prince Charles paid for security for Camilla before they married, and she became royal. Okay, there's more article about that. Unearthly report from 2002 suggests that Prince Charles privately paid for 2 full-time security staff to guard Camilla, who is now the Duchess of Cornwall, before she was officially in the royal fold. Okay, quote, had a lucky escape, Queen's cousin, on how she almost ended up married to Prince Charles. What?
You know, what I think happened with all of these royals, the reason I believe they sort of marry each other, their cousin and all of that, is just that they want to keep the wealth within the family. They don't want anybody else to have it. I think that's the whole premises for all of those incest, material stuff, to stay within the family, nobody else. Luckily, God have other plan. Luckily, God give everybody an expiration date.
Oh, yikes. Okay, there's me responding. Oh, 25 people like it. Okay, laughing my ass off. Quote, olive branch, end quote, meaning their stunt over the weekend did not go as planned. Squad squash Daddy fell headlines. It was a failed attempt that was dead on arrival. That's an idea, dead on arrival. That's me responding to the original tweet here. Oh, where is it? Olive branch, please. What olive branch? These people don't know how to be truthful. They always have a mean intent behind their behavior. All right, someone responded to this. You're all right. Does Harry not have his own place, trying to trick Harry into staying at their place so the staff can leak to the press about them? An appropriate olive branch would be to ensure his son and his family have security they need. Exactly. Okay, there are many homes preferable than Charles' home. Do they forget writing articles about how that mistress said she never forgave Harry? Really? Okay, I missed that one. Did Camilla said so? Wow, now that they want his children in her house, what crack are they smoking? I'm telling you, this is the thing. That video that I had, it has been done before. This is it, is being played out. I mean, they have no brain cells. It's like they're throwing things one after another, not giving people a break to digest the first nonsense that they put another one right away. That's because the squad is on top of all of their BS, so they keep on throwing nonsense. I even predict this since 2020, I think. The video, it has been done before. My goodness. Anyone who's new, go check that video out. I think I call it has been done before. If you go on my homepage, under search for my video, just type it has been done before. Okay, there are many. Okay, I just read that. Okay, yeah, quote, come and stay with us, son, but be prepared for you and your family to get murdered, end quote. Love those olive branches. There's the laugh. Harry, please take your kids and Meghan and run in the opposite direction. You'll be better off in a sardine can. That's true. Can't go to Frogmore Cottage because Eugene has led the press in there. Really? See, this is what happened when I don't follow those royals. I didn't know that. But I came across a tweet last night that she's doing podcast. She's doing podcast about some sort of racism or some crap. I didn't bookmark it because I saw it on my phone last night when I was in bed. So I had already set this list up for me to share with you. But wow, I responded to it too. Okay, they might plant photo and cameras and microphone or even drone to spy on you. Yeah. Okay, why do they even make this stuff up? Do they think the entire world is stupid? Unfortunately, certain people believe these lies. That is true. All right, a blatant tabloid lie. I doubt that even Charles knows he extended the olive branch allegedly. Well, they are his mouthpiece. Maybe he just thought, say it on top of his head without even thinking, but they take it as a headline to write something. Okay, and not another, quote, royal source, end quote. Then the palace claim they don't do royal sources. That has live written all around that article. Okay, after this, that's it.
They may even use chemicals that poisons the body. Then Buckingham Palace will construct a false narrative to say they die of disease or natural causes.
I mean, you never know. These people, they have no shame, so they'll go to the extreme just for freaking spotlight they can even hold. Okay? Everything that they do, there's something stupid behind it. What source? Russell Myers? Okay. Apparently, the source Quote, it is understood, end quote, is Charles leaking to royal rats that he invite Harry and Meghan to look like a good guy. However, we now know that the royal family never wanted them to come, but to make Harry the bad guy for refusing the offer. Okay, we don't have olive. There's this. We don't have olive trees in UK. I wonder where all the branches come from. With that, let me move on. The squad or something. Where did those branches come from? Next tweet. Okay, so this is what Eden was crying about. And this article, I read it on PYTE Sussex. So go to it and see that video. And I think, was it now? They start monitoring my videos on PYTE Sussex, by the way. I have to schedule it because I can make money off of it right away. They want a manual review. All right? Let me read some of the comments. But I read that article. Okay? Anytime one exposes the double standard, royalists go and panic. They love controlling the narrative based on lies. Even Piers Morgan complained about that article. Really? See, like I said, I don't follow too many people. Definitely, I will not follow that Morgan guy. What article can you share? Okay, I guess it shocked him to read the truth in a piece of real journalism. Yep, with sources mentioned and informal setting as if they not only trust him but like him. Okay, this is the only royal article I have ever read from end to end. Okay, he is part of the water. But what is it? Omid Scobie. By the way, that article was written by Omid Scobie. Like I said, I read it. It's on PYTE Sussex. He made a valid point. In one part, when I was reading it, I disagree with him. But when I thought about it, and I was like, oh, he's right. The domino effect of stuff. Yeah, he probably is right. Okay, when isn't Eden crying when it involves Omid? Man is obsessed. And at least Omid is his truth. You may not agree with his truth, but his truth can be backed up. All right, I mentioned him on my article that I wrote, my video that I wrote about journalism. So at least his truth can stay for a test of time because he's not going based on narrative or what's popular or whatever it is. Okay, like I said, you could disagree with him, but at least there's backup that could support his claim. Okay, it's a great article, hence the royalist tears. Okay, that entire article was just perfect. I expect people to cry. Okay, the voter fulfill your expectation. There's a laugh. Fantastic article. The British royal family is vastly overrated. Now we know. Everybody was fooled by their behavior, the way they are. We thought they were that prestige family, but as we get closer, deeper, yeah, they're pretty much crap. Wackertree, Richard Eden can cry and mourn, but Scobie has told the truth, and that's it. Okay, first good royal reporter article I've ever read. Okay, Eden panties were seriously into a twist. Oh my God. Next tweet. I think there's more comment, but I want to move on. 25 minutes already. Huh. This one is not working. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, guys, I have not recovered. There's the laugh. Crystal Ball is going through it. Not this nice fellow looking out for him. Okay, let's see here. Oh, she called him Crystal Ball. Oh my God, the name. Okay, new ITV documentary tomorrow shed light on Prince Andrew's connection with convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell and claim she was in and out of Buckingham Palace regularly. Full story. Okay, they put here. Let's see here. Watch yourselves, ITV. Kensington Palace might ban you from filming their Easter primary school recital. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Okay, bait and switch, perhaps. Let me know how it is. Okay, he knows where the money is, and maybe the royal family has already reviewed it. Okay, Chris is after the money and how history will view how reporters contributed in the demise of the monarchy. He wants to be on the right side of history. The UK no longer has credible, quote, royal reporters, end quote. He might be after the international spot. After what they did, I don't think people will ever take them seriously anymore. All right, exactly. And then the thing is that Charles, the royal family, pretty much put themselves in that. They trained William since he was a kid. going to parties with all of these royal rats. So this is their own demise. All right, you think lies is gonna stay under the cover forever? Eventually, it will come to light. But these people prefer live in a world full of lies. Okay, exactly. No one takes them serious anymore. See how fellow journalists ridicule Kamoto, fluff pieces, her and their no investigation, just wait for a leak, don't verify, come and regurgitate nonsense. Not the Easter primary school recital. Okay, I've seen a change in the way he tweets. Royalists hate him now. Really? Okay, I wonder what changed. The money. People are not clicking. Look how over the weekend the squad squashed the Daily Fell article the minute it came out. I get up from a little nap and go on Twitter, and all the tweet that I was seeing were the squad making reference to Daily Fell thing, and they didn't get a chance to how will I say, poison the mind with lies. The squad were on top of it. All right, hating Meghan is not as profitable as before. He changed tune after Christmas Carol. It was bad business for his career and his station. Okay, Maestro has been getting her finger sinking Milli Vanilli. That regarding the piano. Okay, Maestro has been getting her fingers sinking Milli Vanilli ways ready for Easter primary concert, and it is fumbling the bag. There's the laugh. People are just laughing about it. That's that. LOL. I'm still laughing. Royalists now hate him. Okay, Carmageddon is coming. There's a laugh. Okay, I actually consider it a punishment being sent to any recital where Kate playing plong on the piano. Okay, Sussex Squad, we are undefeated on this. Oh my goodness, there's this. Let me go to the next tweet. The squad have to change the thing. Always switch their nonsense to make it laughable. Okay, Prince Harry has two things his mother didn't. The first is a fiercely supportive spouse. The second is access to American press. The royal family is still trying to run the Diana playbook against him. It's not going to work. I think I respond to this. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, if anything, the past week or so has confirmed the royal family leadership learning absolutely nothing from its treatment of Diana outside of ensuring William's spouse was nothing like her. Okay, yep, the fact that his family won't let him pay for adequate security just made my local, my local cable news, bad decision, British royal family, very bad. Okay, there's me here responding to Joanne. I'm so glad the squad and Duke of Sussex jumped onto the Daily Fell misinfo quickly. The squad went to work to prevent the minds get infected by the Daily Fell. Okay, I'll go back to this because there's 6 people. That's Meghan's boo, laughing my ass off. Meghan even confronted who was causing her boo pain. She said, quote, they fundamentally don't understand. There's the thing. Continue. People better not mess with Meghan's boo, even if your future, like Henry VIII once tweeted, future. Okay, don't F one with Duchess of Sussex boo. There's this. 8 people like that one. All right, let me read what's here. And, oh, I have another comment here. Okay, I was on fire yesterday. Okay, people globally love Diana. To see that her son's family might end up like her doesn't make the British royal family look good globally. Their attempt to look ruthless only makes them look heartless. People thought Harry worried about Meghan ending up like Diana was reaching, but now they see it. Okay, royal family news made news here in Toronto, Canada. People are surprised that his family seems to not have learned a thing since Diana's death, and even British royal family strong supporters see this as spiteful because Harry offered to pay for it with his own money. Plus, here we are trying to destroy from Andrew. Okay, they shouldn't. In reality, British royal family seems to be thinking that they will be better off without Harry and Meghan for good, a la Diana indeed. Okay, there's this. I agree. All right, so Meghan used to live and work in Canada, plus while in Canada, she became the global ambassador for World Vision. So yes, news like this does interest people here since we are also part of the Commonwealth with Liz as head of state. In conclusion, support for Harry and Meghan here is a lot. Okay, don't forget the Sussex squad. The internet means we're all supporters now and no longer can the tabloid hoodwink the public with no fight back. All right, okay, maybe I should just read this. Okay, he also has his own loyal fan base, as does Meghan. At Diana's time, there was no social media. The tabloid were treated as gospel often. Diana didn't stand a chance. That is true. Okay, I remember it well. It was horrific. Every single paper went to town on her. Here was even a full-page Sun headline said she is what? That's a W, which they claim her mother called her. What? Probably which? Okay, call her. It was vile. And he has the squad to support him and most of what he does. Okay. I also say extremely loyal, supportive, and educated fan base that stand firmly behind them. Sussex squad. All right. Let's see what some of the people in Joanne says. Okay, I read that. Like the other decision, Harry and Meghan, this is PR blunt. The firm continued to damage their image globally, especially to observers in America. Okay, it was ABC nightly news for me here in Virginia. I chuckle and fist pump because the eye of the world is now open to their ways and are making note of it and commenting and covering it on their station, and I'm glad for it. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, 34 minutes. All right, let's just say, I love it when the British tabloid press hires an ex-royal protection officer to insist that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have a quote low and quote security vest, and then find an old article written by him stating the exact opposite. I wonder what changed his mind. There's the money dollar sign. Okay, let's read this. Threat against Harry and Meghan could multiply, right? Davies. Okay, it's on January 20, 2020, by the way, 2020. Why I fear their safety is jeopardized. Threat against Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could multiply and become more difficult to guard against. Now they have severed their royal ties, right? Former head of royal protection, Davies. They forgot what they did. As member of the royal family, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have always faced complex and serious threats, from terrorist criminal gangs, obsessed stalkers, unlicensed paparazzi, and even from they have licensed paparazzi in the UK? So now they're saying unlicensed? Okay, unlicensed paparazzi, and even from those they believe to be friends. Now the couple are severing their royal ties and plan to live outside Britain. Those threats have multiplied and become much more difficult to guard against. Final decision on how they will be protected and who will pay have yet to be agreed. But as former operational commander of royalty protection and senior Met police officer, I am seriously concerned for their immediate safety. As member of the royal family, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have always faced complex and serious threats from terrorists, criminal gangs, obsessed stalkers. Okay, that's the same thing I just read. In the mid of 90s, okay, something changed. All right. Obsessed friend, now couple. All right, so maybe it's another thing. In the mid 90s, the divorce of Charles and Diana create huge safety issues. Harry's mother loved to act spontaneously, making it impossible to guarantee her protection. Later, she declined police protection to the royal family. Maybe to that, but I don't, because I don't know. But let me read. A fact that I believe may have cost the princess her life. I am convinced that Harry and Meghan face danger just as grave, yet by moving abroad, they are making it even harder to set up effective protection. Whatever security the Sussexes have in place at their Bow home in Vancouver Island, I cannot imagine it is adequate. Little did we know it was Charles who took away his security. It has been alleged that some of their protection officers are armed only with taser. If true, that is preposterous. Any plot to you read those words because I don't want to put it out there, because our prayers will make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, Harry's family will involve weaponry far more lethal than taser, and his team need to be carrying firearm at all time. In the UK, Royal Personal Protection Officers carry guns as a matter of course, but once on board, can only be armed with the permission of local authorities under a reciprocity arrangement. British Royal Protection Officers may be being assisted by armed members of the Special Protection Unit of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the Mounties. I certainly hope so, but what of the future? If Harry and Meghan come to rely on private security companies, they will struggle to match the level of watchfulness provided by my old department. But the thing is, yeah, we never know, but we don't know what their security is. There's no reason for us to assume whoever he has are not carrying guns. Guess what? They're living in the U.S. And if they are American, all right, they have the right to carry gun. Okay, if they have license to carry gun, and then their permit allow them to do so, we just never know in the U.S. Okay, the U.S. is not the same as Canada and the UK, so we're not gonna know what his team has. Okay, but now in this one, what I'm reading is based on they thought that Harry and Meghan were gonna live in Vancouver, Canada, but they are in the U.S. In the U.S., you could certain state allowed you to carry concealed weapon. Okay, any citizen. I don't know if you have to go to some mental health kind of thing, but depend on line of work. All right, they could get permit to carry that, and then the kind of work that they have, so you never know. Okay, so there's another screenshot of something else. Maybe this is where he changed. Okay, as a veteran of the Afghan campaign, Prince Harry is at risk. The Taliban always regarded him as their main target. Their desire to hurt him has not diminished because he has stepped down as Captain General of the Royal Marine, who were at the forefront of the Afghan fighting. Terrorist threat come from other sources too. Harry's father is Colonel-in-Chief of the paratrooper, still hated by many Irish Republicans. Okay, perhaps that sounds an unlikely threat, but his great uncle, Lord Mountbatten, was dismissive of the risk too. It cost him his life and the lives of several of those around him. When an RIA bomb planted on his boat, the Shadow V went off one day in August 1979. Okay, equally worried are the number of obsessive individuals who might mean the couple harm. Racist far-right groups and target Meghan, for instance. Okay, it only takes one deranged individual. That's why in 2006, the Home Office and the Met, working with the Department of Health, set up a fixated threat assessment center to monitor will-be stalker who target royal and politicians. The FTAC relies on a wide variety of intelligence from Britain's security and police services. I hope that arrangement can be made to maintain official royal protection for Harry, Meghan, and Archie, or at least to integrate their private setup with the royal system. But this should all have been done long before the couple bailed out. I am horrified that the discussion over their safety are so far from being finalized. The thing is that we never knew all the things, the talk that were going on in the behind the scene. All right, so we don't need to know all of this. This is a problem for Harry and Meghan to deal with. So if every little things that they do and made public, you know, who those people that they're talking about who will, you know, who might cause them harm, they don't need to know what they have. All right, and Harry is a very smart man. He's been in the army. They train him very well. But, you know, when God said it's time, it's going to be time. But with our prayer, we want them to be alive for a very long time, to enjoy their children and the happiness that Harry wanted to have for a very long time. We want to make sure he has that. So with God's will, none of this will happen. Okay? Already their security is compromised because their location has been leaked. Little did we know, his own family did that. His own family did that. Okay? It's very well documented. His family did that, which is very sinister. Very sinister. I hope God never forgive them for that. Okay, I'm sure that unscrupulous photographer will have checked out the house where Meghan and Archie are believed to be staying and thought how easy it would be to approach by sea using a small boat or even a canoe. And this is why they had to move right away. My goodness, that is crazy. Each time I think about it, at the beginning of the pandemic, borders were being closed and they had to move to safety and all of that. Tyler Perry, may God continue to bless you, because you just can't imagine. Can't imagine. As I'm thinking of this, my mother-in-law used to tell me stories about her husband where they wanted my husband didn't even know this story, but when I used to go over there and just sit with her and just have a tea or coffee or whatever while I'm waiting for my husband to come from work, she used to tell me those stories where her husband running for safety with his family. You know, there was one of the brother who died during the traveling and stuff like that. They, what is it? Traveling from Burma, China, and all of that. My goodness, it's scary. It is scary. Okay, the paparazzi know no boundaries. Well, Harry's showing them, and Meghan is showing them there is a boundary. Okay, especially in America. We just proved that. All right, Harry have already sued them and then make them file bankruptcy. The idea that the couple will be better placed to control publicity around them is, I'm afraid, wrong. At the cost of private security mount, Harry will need to earn money. Okay, we know the situation of that. That puts him and Meghan at increased risk from predatory business people. That's the paparazzi. It's the job of Royal Protection Services to do the requisite due diligence on potential business associate, and in doing so, they have access to intelligence no private company can match. And this is what Harry is asking for, and asking for this intelligence about his family, meaning Harry, Meghan, Littlebeth, and Archie. All right, not the rest of the royal family. This is what he's asking for because he knows there's issue. Okay. That said, the system is not infallible, as Prince Andrew's ill-judged friendship with the wealthy pedophile Jeffrey Epstein shows. Now more than ever, Harry and Meghan need competent, highly experienced security advisors, yet for the first time, they may have to learn to live without this vital help. Their world has just become a much more dangerous place. UK may strike deal on US security bill. But we know how this is going, because the Daily Fail was trying to say that Harry rejected that and all of that, and then prompted Harry to put a statement right away, and then the squad went to work. Look at my previous video. Well, yesterday, I have two videos yesterday. One I haven't edited yet. It's in one of January 17 video. All right, there's the comment here. Harry knows it too. Let me respond. Harry knows it too. That's why he took proper measures to try to get the Met Police info. The military served Harry well. We need to keep on praying for his family for that extra protection. 6 people retweeted it. Okay, these liars forget that the internet now keeps receipt in the clouds. Okay, seems like he is hired mouthpiece who says whatever the tabloid paying him want him to say. All right, I don't know what he said, but what he's saying here, based on the screenshot, it makes sense. All right, let's see here. Go forward. Well, did this person say if he had access to the current risk assessment from the intelligence agencies with regard to Harry and Meghan, now does he know the current risk assessment? Okay, he doesn't. The clown was just on CNN and flip-flop all over the place. First, only 5 royal and PPO, then half of the 22 plus of them. He has no idea, just for the money. Okay, let's see here, Duchess. Okay, that's this, CNN. Okay, they tag CNN. This clown really need to pick a side. Harry was born a royal, so will... You see, I don't have cable for me to know what they're saying on CNN. So the squad are on top of it. Harry was born a royal, so will always be at risk, and he didn't know, and backtrack on threat level to Prince Harry. Remember, this was the same clown in charge of PPO during Prince Andrew's visit to Epstein, and nothing done. One of two. All right. Okay, we always know from others that the media will offer money to anyone willing to put their name on whatever the headline of the day is for Harry and Meghan. Yep. Okay, read it. It was written 2 years ago. The world has moved on, even if the Sussexes haven't. Harry and Meghan just aren't that big of a deal anymore. No. That's not true. And that has thankfully reduced the threat level toward them. Shouldn't we be happy for them? Just because you said the threat level is reduced, you think that, please, who is this clown? Okay, maybe the person that okay, that's a mean joke. More popular than before, they left the UK. Yeah. All right, with that being said, let me move on. These people are ridiculous. Just because you say something is that bubble of lies that they live in. Just because you say it, the world around you doesn't know anything after that. These people are freaking clown. Harry knows the deal. Okay, Harry knows the deal. He knows what's up. Okay, this is gonna be all of us when the royal roaches cry because the Sussexes skipped that jubilee. It's 19 minutes. They're just laughing. I listened to it. It was just laugh. All right. I don't think anyone will care, to be honest. Okay, we should celebrate the Sussexes that day and make them trend. All right, they are going to know. Prince Harry will never risk the life of his wife and children for that. Okay, as scary as it is, I'm glad he was the one that experienced a paparazzi chasing him down because I feel like that triggered him more to hold his foot down because he experienced it, and has soldiers and experience mean he isn't changing his mind or giving any ultimatum. That's right. Okay, because he knows from the time that he said the pain that he experienced as a child, and then his father telling him some BS like to deal with it because he dealt with it. Harry was like, no, you had pain, I have pain. And Harry was like, this is where the line drawn. My kids are not gonna be in that same painful situation. And he bounced. Okay, nothing to report on except the regular dusty royals. All right, the royals do not want them at the Jubilee. Could you imagine Lily and Archie on the balcony? The crowd will go crazy. Okay, a whole Queen celebration, a Jubilee, and most of the headline will lead with, quote, Harry and Meghan. That's the laugh. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine they didn't announce to anybody, not even the Queen. They flew, because Harry said when he traveled with his family, he doesn't use public, what do you call this? Public transportation or something like that. All right. So can you imagine he made them a surprise the night of the Jubilee. He flew in and then show up and then at the balcony and right after and flew right back. Can you imagine that? That would be something. That would be something. The best thing for him is to do it unannounced. That's all. He can't let nobody know because his family have already played a lot of cards. Okay, he already knows when he tell his family something, they leaked it no matter what. Okay, even when he's overseas, they leak his information. So if he wants to show support for the Queen, this thing has to be completely unannounced by nobody. He can't tell not a single person, even the Queen herself. He can't tell them because all of them, when it comes to blood royal, with the exception of Harry, okay, there's no bound to leak information. Next tweet. Breaking news. Ghislaine Maxwell reported to have had an intimate relationship with Prince Andrew and used Buckingham Palace as, just read that, okay, house. Okay, there's Omid Scobie. I'm going to read this, but it's going to be on App Team Sussex. There's a couple tweets here I'm going to remove to put on App Team Sussex, by the way. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, there's this. Okay, thank you, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, for providing local black-owned food trucks at King Center. Okay, I'm not following them, so let me follow them. 215.9 thousand followers. Okay. A community service project volunteered today. I'm so grateful for your graciousness and honoring my father. Okay, there's this. There's that. Sure. Just go. All right. Okay. Your father deserves all the honor to continuing to shine his light from beyond. So happy to see Harry and Meghan give back in his name. Okay, this is why we love Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They do things they are not performers. That's fine. Okay, you mean they didn't perform Stevie Wonder Happy Birthday song? LOL. What does that mean? Okay, Harry and Meghan do always right thing because they act from heart, not from propaganda. Service is universal. Martin Luther King Day. Okay, this is wonderful. Thank you, Harry and Meghan. Words plus action matter. Compassion and action. Okay, yes, this is how it's done. I love my people. Service is universal. I never realized just how much taller and broader Harry is than Meghan. She looks so delicate beside him. As always. Especially when they took that picture, that family picture with Archie and Meghan was pregnant. Harry is like a freaking ladder. Okay, thank you for sharing this. Let's go into this and see what they say on that one. Okay, Shepherd Ferry. All right, next tweet. Okay, I'm almost an hour. Let's move fast. This incident shows you how Harry and Meghan still try to protect the royal family and their own point of view. They could have mentioned how they were refused to pay for their own security while in the UK, but all they said was that the security was cut. They could share more, but they didn't. Yeah, I'm telling you, the royal family is outing themselves. They think by saying all this nonsense is helping them. My goodness, I always think so too, but the British royal family sees something different. Okay, that's me. I don't know. I guess that ill advice that the courtier be giving the royal family, this is what Harry was saying. Okay, they get bad advice. Okay, if you call Harry a celebrity, then everyone in the royal family is also a celebrity. Harry is a born prince who served in the military for 10 years. He should get security. End of story. Okay, it's called giving enough rope. Okay, and that is because they are very restrained, disciplined, and forgiving people. They are integrity and honor personified, and that's why they have this joy, peace, calmness, and wisdom, and within them. They are more than conquerors and world icon. God loves them immeasurably. Okay, here in the UK, people passionately see it differently. They believe the security he wants come with the royal rule. They don't think who pays matters. Okay, interesting. Okay, the honor of access to UK intelligence with service security personnel is exclusively for active royals. I disagree with them. No. Too many things I've seen where you don't have working royals who have those access. So don't come with this BS. Part of this I was starting to understand, but part of it is a no-no. Because there's other things that I've seen. All Harry's asking, due to his bloodline, okay, anything relate. I mean, he didn't describe it like that, but this is the way that I see it. Anything related to his security, Harry's security, and his family, whenever he's in the UK, he wants that. He wants that information, that intelligence. He wants that. So that way, his team could act accordingly. He doesn't want to know about the rest of the royal family, the Queen, William, and the others. Only him. That part they snatch away from him. He wants that back. And he said even though the royal family doesn't want to pay for it, he's going to pay for it to get that intelligence. Okay? Well, I disagree. If Charles wants to see his son and family, he can fork out the money from the duchy he inherited or of his pocket. I mean, with our prayer, knowing the situation that he went through when he went to unveil his family, his mother's statue, okay, to know the maneuver they were chasing him, my goodness, this is the obstacle. God will always be with him to know where to go when in that position. We're not going to have a Diana 2.0 here. Okay, we're not gonna have Diana 2.0 because the world know, and with our prayers, we're gonna make sure when he's in that situation, he know when to move right, left, jump up, go under, do everything. All right, God is gonna guide him. Okay, like there's God is gonna be like a mouthpiece in his ear to say, turn here, turn there. There's an opening here, turn there. Walk slow. Don't do this. Don't do that. Okay, God knows. With that being said, let me move to the other one. All right, his family are evil. Okay, and then if he does go to the UK unannounced to the Jubilee thing, when he goes over there, okay, when he said, oh, I'm going to see so-and-so, let them know I'm going to see so-and-so. Instead of that, go straight to the airport and bounce. Okay, help me, or give them a plan of what they're going to do. All right, pretend whatever. Sometimes you have to play reverse psychology with these people. All right, because you already know how they act. So you have to do reverse psychology with them. Next week. Okay, I'm over an hour now. Help me out here. What's the difference between the Queen paying for Nance and Drew's security privately and Harry paying for his security privately? Okay, Harry is married to a black woman and very much not a racist. Harry's UK family can. Black Lives Matters, especially when they find their way into the family, just saying. The Queen doesn't even pay for Nance and Drew. His security is taxpayers funded like all the others. Okay, let us also not forget that Liz's money comes from the taxpayers, all one and the same. That is true. Okay, because the optic looks bad for the UK. Queenie is allegedly paying for Nance and Drew, all the while it's actually taxpayers' money. And on the other hand, Harry is doing the right thing by taking responsibility for his family's safety. Okay, pride versus prejudice. That is true. To say nothing of all of Liz's cousin, other kids, adult grandkids, and great-grandkids are protected, and taxpayers are ponying up the dough with or without question or many complaints. They marry a black woman. They've got a big problem, even if making own money and payment offers. Okay, Andrew is seen as loyal. Harry dared to walk away from the firm and his destiny and being second fiddle and scapegoat for future king. Worse, he looks side when he's strong-willed, politically and socially aware. Not a doormat, not impressed by the other royals, beautiful biracial wife of his. Okay, Tabloid Maverick side of fave Harry until he dare marry the black woman. What did I say? The biggest mistake that the royal family did was to tell Harry yes, he could marry Meghan. And then deep inside, they never wanted it. All right? That was their biggest mistake. And all of the other thing we're seeing happening is ripple effect of that. Okay? If they were honest with Harry from the get-go, and then Harry decided to do it anyway, that would have been a different scenario. But they told him yes, and then by saying yes, and then they went behind his back and do all of those stupid things, all right, that's going to cost them. I told you from the get-go, that was their biggest mistake. Okay, let's see, here is the choice of spouse. True that, and let's be clear, really, cause said spouse is half black. Okay, let's read this, and that's it. One is an alleged sex offender, the other is genuine humanitarian. We can guess which one they prefer. All right, you could read the rest one. Next tweet. All right. Oh, this looked like a thread. Okay, I read this already, and it's an PYTE in Sussex, by the way. Throwback in May 2002, The Guardian carried a report claiming that Prince Charles privately paid for 2 full-time police protection officers for his then long-term mistress, Camilla Parker Bowles. A palace spokesperson called it private matter. All right, I read this. There's 2 articles I read in one video. Because one, I think this one was the main one I wanted to read, but it was very short, and I went on and read another article. So 2 articles in one video is on PYTE in Sussex. All right, this is about punishing Harry for living a successful life in California. They hate he is not struggling, but let them continue. The more they persecute him, the more he is blessed. That is true, because they had already predicted when Harry left. They had predicted. They had made images, cartoon characters of how they will be. But this is not what happened. With God blessing, with all of the good people they have around them, we show them the other way. And our continual prayer, we show them, no, that's not going to happen. Therefore, they don't like that. Because from my understanding, when they were leaving, they were said they were irrelevant. They're not going to talk about them anymore. So why all of a sudden all of this nonsense happening after they left? Okay, let me read some of the comments. Okay, and the more they look like a hole, bitter and spiteful. Exactly, they want to show him that whoever stopped kissing their asses is going to have the UK against them. This toxic pattern of them is the same reason they left the family, the same reason Diana left. Yeah, correct. Amen. Successful life, there's a question. Yeah, They're making it. They're working. Harry's working. My goodness. Book deal that Meghan did. What did you call it?
The bench.
She made a million off of it. All right. It was bestseller. Successful. What successful life? Okay. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. But they go into the bank. All right. It's not to your standard. Put to their standard. Yeah. All right. That means I need to get this to Wonder Squad. So now I have 3 of them successful. Okay, you're right. Like Diana, the English people will not be happy until violence come to have. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. All right. Next tweet, and this is my last one that I bookmark, and then I'll do a prayer. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are among the most recognizable faces in the world, to a large part due to the role Harry was born into. Made worse by the constant attack by the British press, Harry should send his security bill to Murdoch and Rothermere. Okay, he technically should send his bill to the royal family since it was done with their approval at best and coordinate at worst. You know what? Maybe they should. Maybe they should. Okay, if they said they're not gonna pay for it, guess what? Call them to court, because they have enough proof. We have on the record and court document that they were leaking information to the Daily Fair.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
So maybe they should. They have a case here. Okay, honestly, at this point, it surprises me that he would trust any of the British agencies with regarding his family. Their ultimate marching orders come from the palace. Okay, so well thought. Congratulations to our brilliant idea, Sussex Henry VIII. Applaud you. True. All right. Well, then again, Harry liked to keep things private. You just never know. You just never know. All right, so let me read this. That will be on IPU Team Sussex. All right. Prayer for, let's say, for Harry and Meghan, world protection. Wherever they go, that they be protected. Okay. Prayer for world protection. Okay. From evil. Okay. Evil and what else? From evil. Evil doers, verse, terrible, evil at night, Catholic at work, I person, YouTube, neighbors. Okay, prayer for world protection from evil. That's good enough. All right, there's 3 powerful. Lately, I think I like to go to those websites because I've got some really good prayers from them. So I'll go to this, but let's read this one here. Okay, powerful prayer against evil protection and safekeeping. Among the best ways to prevent a spirit of fear from afflicting us is through prayer, especially prayers for safety and protection. View events, view blogs. Okay, what was it? Oh, this is the one I wanted to read. I went to read that, but I'm going to read that. I'm going to go into this and I'll leave the link in the description. Lord God, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go and keep evil far away from me. All right, let's go to this. 3 of that. Is that the one? 3 daily spiritual warfare prayers. Warfare prayers. That's a good one. The words, quote, spiritual warfare, and quote, might spark a variety of images in your mind, from medieval battles to the cartoonish image of a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. It's no wonder that many Christians fail to take spiritual warfare seriously. Thank you. Okay, I always tell you, I don't know much verses in the Bible. I've let you guys know. Okay, I've let you guys know. I'm not. If you tell me which verse in the Bible that says something, I'll tell you I have no clue. Okay, I don't sit around reading the Bible. But I truly believe when you believe on something, you say it to the spiritual world. It listens. Many times, some of you who have seen some of my videos, when I say prayer for whatever it may be, I mean it. Except there are times when I do some prayers, I'm not feeling something. Maybe it's due to the fact that whatever I've read, the tweets that I read, I don't feel certain way. I don't know. But when I do believe on something, and when I say it, I mean it. And when I don't mean it or I don't feel it, I'll let you know. All right, but this one I'm feeling. All right, so here it says it. It's no wonder that many Christians fail to take spiritual warfare seriously. I definitely took it seriously. The Apostle Peter tells us to be on guard against powerful of darkness. Quote, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowled around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Resist him, standing firm in the faith, because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing the same kind of suffering. End quote. Peter 5, 8 to 9. The best way to resist the devil and fight temptation is through prayers. But figuring out how and what to pray in regard to spiritual warfare might not seem clear. Read on to discover 3 daily spiritual warfare prayers that will keep you ready for whatever battle comes your way. Maybe I'll read one and then you guys could read the rest, okay? Because I'm already an hour. I'll read, let's see. That's this. Become aware of spiritual warfare, preparing for battle. Okay, standing firm in faith. Let's do this one here. Okay, preparing for battle, because every time Harry and Meghan step out, guess what? It's a battle out there. Okay, you saw when Harry walked into the UN building, how his eyes is fixating, looking at everyone standing around. He can't trust anybody due to his position. I've even pointed out in one of those videos. Okay, so let's read that one. Preparing for the battle. Christians aren't defenseless in the fight. God gives us the weapon we need for spiritual battle, but they may not be what you think. It's easy to again focus on our physical surrounding when it comes to preparation. Saving up enough money, having the right job, parenting the perfect kids, but these things aren't what Paul had in mind when he encouraged the church of Ephesus. Quote, therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoe for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayers and supplication. Ephesus 6, 13 to 8. All right. Truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, scriptures, and prayers are the weapon at our disposal. We must have them ready for battle, which is the premises of the second spiritual warfare prayer. Okay, prayer 2. I didn't read the first one. I wanted to focus on that one. Okay, God, thank you for not leaving me defenseless, for you have given me everything I need for life and godliness. You are a generous and caring Father who desires to protect me and equip me with exactly what I need. Give me urgency to put on the spiritual armor that you have provided, and help me to not rely on my own armor. Let me pursue the weapons of righteousness and truth, that I may stand firm in your word and not my inadequate strength. Okay? In yesterday's video, I think it was the first one, because that's the one I edited. I didn't do the second one. And I was saying, I didn't know Harry, when he went to unveil his mother's statue, he was being chased. So with that, okay, every time he stepped outside of his comfort of his home, for God to guide him, to tell him which direction to go. Go left, go right, jump up, go under, do all of that. Okay, stay put, stand behind that tree for a few seconds, do this, do that. All of this for God to be in his ear, and for every day, Harry, Meghan, little bit Diana, Archie, Miss Doria, when they get up in the morning, for them to be at one with their self, with their spiritual world, with their body and soul. It is through that you could hear the Lord. If you're not at one with yourself, you will have that doubt all the time. So when you are one with yourself, you will hear the Lord's direction clear. And that goes, and I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Okay? So with that being said, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Some part of today's tweets and I think article, you will see it on our Team Sussex. Okay? That's it. Thank you for your support.